Yep. Did you get that fucking... Are we going?
Yep.
Uno, dos, tres. Ow, that hurt my arm.
Did it?
Yeah. Did you get that fucking shit Kluge was on earlier?
Did I get that shit Kluge was on?
Yeah. What are you shoveling? I don't know, Kluge.
No.
What the fuck you think you're shoveling?
I mean, I was shoveling, so no, I didn't. But I had read it after, and he's just Kluge. Acting dumb.
My man's a landscaper, shoveling gravel, shoveling fucking dirt. I was like, boy.
Acting like a fool.
I'm like, dude, we're in New York, okay? In the fucking dead ass
We
winter.
got 15 inches of snow.
Yeah. Anyway. That's like Texas, too. I see all those memes like Texas gets an inch of snow. They don't know how to act up.
There's I was literally just watching a video of Tennessee, and they're on an off ramp, and they're like drifting through it. It's
Oh
like,
my god.
Do you not
It
understand
really is
that you
funny.
have to slow down for this stuff?
Yeah, it really is funny. People that have never been in snow, that drive in snow, and they just they can't do it.
Yeah.
It is funny.
Anyway. Yo.
Can the camera see my socks?
No.
Fuck.
I got
Homer
donuts
socks
on
now.
his socks.
Yeah.
Torpedo Tom here. Hollywood.
Torpedo tits.
Whatever you want to call me.
Yo, it's the boy Sweet Sauce.
You already said yo. You don't have to do it again.
Yeah, but I didn't say Sweet Sauce afterwards, so.
Fiery weekend.
Yo, I just gotta say, your boy didn't do bad.
I got smoked.
Your boy didn't do bad.
So, if you didn't know, the 500 happened this weekend. We're in a FanDuel league. We get points per lap, points per at the end of the race, finishing stage points, all that, etc. Whatever. Sorry, Kluge, we don't get stage points. I don't want to hurt your feelings, and you come at me for 12 days.
Well, we have, what is it, 50K salary cap?
Yes.
And like each driver has an amount they're worth, and then you pick 5 drivers. And then they'll get points. Whoever's got the most points. They just straight up credit $3 to your account, even if you win one event. Is that what that is?
Yeah. Every week there's a $3 winner, and then at the end there's a $90 winner.
Damn.
Yeah. So it's cool. But we couldn't get it fully filled, so we have 2 fake accounts in there that we picked the worst teams we could pick, and somehow Kluge's fake account ended up getting 7th. And if you look at the drive, none of them should have scored that many points.
Yeah.
It's just the way Daytona worked out. So lap 15, they get to lap 15, massive wreck, half the field, and it's like 10 of the top guys that would have won the race or would have had the best finishes. Just clobbered, destroyed, mangled. I got into a fight with Sean and Kluge because the video only shows the arrow of Ryan Blaney getting mangled. It doesn't show or talk about the internals of the car getting messed up.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen a car look worse and finish, and we did. Tyler Reddick didn't have a front end, and he finished the race.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, he's probably okay. He'll probably be able to fix it after the delay because there's a rain delay.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Are you stupid? Are you high? Oh my gosh! You want to call us stupid for thinking the other way?" And we got into an argument about it. You were there for that. You witnessed it. Or no, you didn't. That was literally just me and Kluge after that. But Sean and I also got into an argument because he was being dumb. It's possible. We've seen cars worse for wear finish a race. They just gave up. But they didn't give up. They had a maximum. It's maximum 6 minutes to work on cars after they're broken.
Mm-hmm.
And they would have exceeded that. So they just see you later. So I wasn't technically wrong. But
all I'm going to say is,
Sean.
I don't know how well I'm going to do, but
Wait, so
I actually know some of the people
Super
that I was
Speedways,
picking, which is kind of funny.
Super Speedway, the Daytona and Talladega will never be a clear cut. Who's got the best chance? Thank you for that. That was disgusting. He farted.
Queefed.
Because it's always just a random thing. No one would have predicted Michael McDowell to win the race.
I did notice that. I was like, I don't know who that guy is, so he probably shouldn't be up here.
No, he's, and I don't want to say he's not near the front during speedways because speedway again anybody can be near the front. But none of us really expected him to pull it off. I think he came in third or fourth 3 years ago. But there was a lot there. It was. I feel like we have a lot more crashes during Daytona, but smaller, and then the big ones at the end. Where this was like just 2 big ones and like 1 or 2 others. It didn't seem like a lot, but I probably missed half the race.
Your boy picked Willie B. I will always pick Willie B.
Yeah, he caught some air in that first track. Came back and finished. I think he finished the race.
So, but I want to say, I don't think somebody that I picked got me like point something points. Like they were not. I don't remember.
They got smoked.
Yeah. I kind of want to look now. I don't think it was Willie B, but it might have been. But that's okay. I will always support Willie B. You know, I saw something the other day that said that he's trying to get rid of that nickname.
Willie B?
Yeah.
Why?
He wants to garner more respect and ditch the name.
Oh, and be like William.
Yeah.
Lame. Willie B's the best.
Yeah.
Willie Nelson, it literally still has Willie. He's like the most well-respected musician, I'd imagine. One of them. Right? It's Willie Nelson.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely up there. Who? Oh, no. De Benedetto got me 4.4 points.
Oh, yeah. De Benedetto got smoked.
Yeah, he must have got hosed.
We have some pretty good questions, and then we'll move on to movies.
Oh, yeah, he straight up
hot
had...
topic in movies.
He straight up had 14 laps.
Yeah.
I just noticed that.
They tried to restart, but he couldn't make minimum speed.
I would have done fine if it wasn't for him. I had 65, 50, 55.5, 22.1. 22.1 is Billy B, so he's a little low, but...
Yeah, he finished, though.
Yeah.
I believe he finished. All right, so this is from Josh Mullen, our resident NASCAR superfan.
Mm-hmm. Oh, boy.
He's got 2 questions. The first one is, what is the reasoning behind NASCAR's unwillingness to move race times to conform to pending weather? I would have to imagine they lost viewers and ratings because of this on Sunday. So... the race was supposed to start at like 2:35 or something like that. It started on time, but after that big crash, the first one at lap 14 or 15 or whatever it was, they immediately just red flagged it and were like thunder in the area, and then it started downpouring, and they didn't start back up till I think 9. We all knew this weather storm was coming. Like they talked about it the entire weekend.
Yeah.
He's basically saying, why wouldn't we just go, hey, let's move it to 1 or 2 let's move it to 1 or noon. Why keep waiting? And I realistically, the main reason is probably going to be Fox itself.
Yeah, I was going to say it's probably just network.
Network doesn't have time to
move things around.
And, yeah.
Well, he's got a point though.
No, like
people are just going to be like, "Oh, fuck this," and then go watch something else, and then they may
Exactly.
come back to it or may not.
Why not say, "Oh, your normal broadcasted thing will be broadcasted after the race instead"? Just switch them. Yeah, it still kind of messes with scheduling, but what's going to get you more viewers? The grand event of the NASCAR or a sitcom or whatever they have on Fox Sports.
Yeah,
I would imagine it's the NASCAR big event.
Yeah.
So presumably that would be the why. It's
Well, do other people do it?
Broadcast
I don't
it?
think NHWR does.
Do what?
Change time.
No. And no sports do it.
Yeah, so I think they're just like...
They all just go with a scheduled thing, and then they'll delay it halfway through it.
Yeah.
Which is annoying. I totally get where he's coming from. Like, that would make a lot of sense to do that, move it up. But then you got to worry about fans not being able to go into that race because they have limited fans at the race. They have...
Yeah.
And that they're going to be pissed to miss the start of the race. You know, there's a lot of moving parts when it comes to grand events like that. So I figure that's probably why. I don't know.
And weather's so
unpredictable.
Yeah, so you're gonna take an entire event, move it up hours, fuck with the network, fuck with the people that are paid tickets to get to the event.
Yep.
And then the weather may or may not be bad. Like, obviously we knew this was coming, but did we really know that it was going to hit like this or
Yeah.
when it was going to hit, you know, because it's always the fucking weather is ridiculous.
Yeah, other people aren't the greatest. I mean, they're doing what they're supposed to do, but
Yeah, I mean, it's not even that. It's just weather in general.
unpredictable and
Yeah.
Mother Nature. All right, his second question is, after watching yet another super speedway race, I realized that the whole race is meaningless until the end of the stages and the end of the race. You can be 10th or past all day. What? I presumably that's like 10th or last. Maybe he just hit P. All day and just get in the right line and win the race. What is about restrictor plate racing that makes it more a team manufacturer sport than an individual, other than just aero? So that comes to the fact that there's...
I don't know what any of that means, so.
Yeah, I guess I'll kind of have to try and take the reins here. So in a normal, like Richmond, a shorter track, you're relying heavily on the driver to be good.
Mm-hmm.
This is just kind of like... everybody, this essentially makes it meaningless to be in a top tier car. Like they all become the same, essentially, because the draft is so important. So you could qualify first, but the guy that's 4 cars behind you in the same line is running faster because he's got the draft and that. So when it comes to like manufacturer, we saw during the race Fords would pit together, Toyotas pit together, and Chevys pit together. That way, when they come out, they have a group and they're still going at speed. And then as soon as a car didn't catch up in time to that pack, he's done. Dunzo. So that's realistically the only reason why it's that way. Is just because of the package that NASCAR gives them. It's so draft oriented, and yeah, these races kind of suck. You know, I posted the thing saying it's entertainment because we're watching wrecks happen. You know, big massive wrecks, and we know most of them are pretty safe. I would imagine. You know, with the new safety, you obviously don't want to put anybody in danger.
Yeah,
but most of these wrecks, everyone kind of walks away with just like a damn it, frustrated, throw of the gloves like Brad Keselowski did, type of thing. The only one the recent one was Newman that scared us.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the guys that got taken out in that first wreck, unfortunately. But yeah, I think it's just the way super speedways and NASCAR is always going to be and always has been. It's just whoever's got the draft at the end wins. Got the run. But that's that. Let me go get Kluge's questions because he's a bum.
Poggers.
Actually, I don't even know if he did ask a question, did he? Let's find out. Oh, he did on... Sean tried to freaking tempt me with...
Tried to do a little bait?
Yeah. And he goes, what happened to Ryan Blaney? Or why didn't Ryan Blaney continue the race? So I deleted his comment because he's a bitch.
Give him a little bait.
He's a little bitch.
Baited.
All right, so Kluge.
Baited.
Or actually, so our one of our sponsors actually commented on this today.
Oh, shit.
Big Party Sound.
Hey.
It wasn't a question or anything.
Fire beats.
They said Daytona is awful now.
Ooh.
And him and I have talked about this before, and we talked about it during last year's race. Because a few people involved around my circles were talking mad shit about Denny Hamlin and Ryan Blaney.
Mm-hmm.
Basically saying that they made awful moves and...
Puss boy.
Yeah. It was their faults that Ryan Newman almost died, whatever. And realistically...
That was shit fuck. That was a year ago now?
Yeah. And realistically, it was just... it was a racing incident that got... It turned extremely chaotic because of the way the cars move and flip and the cars that... He was literally in the lead. It got spun. There's 40 other cars behind him that are about to kill him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So It was
tough.
I made a response basically saying like this is the way NASCAR made it to where it's no one's fault at that point. They're racing for a win.
Yeah.
You know, they're gonna do what they have to do to try and win. Try not to kill anybody, obviously, but get to that point. So he was like, yes, but NASCAR needs to start stepping in and being like, yeah, we can let them race, but maybe we turn down the speed or something. I don't know. It's because it's just a wreck fest. No one gets to finish the races anymore at speedways.
Yeah.
Which, understandable.
Is that done on purpose, though?
Oh, yeah. It drives viewers.
Yeah. Because I know me, not a NASCAR guy, I see Big Wreck. I'm like, ooh, interesting.
Yeah. No, that's 100% the reason they are okay with the way Daytona is.
Which is fucked. I mean, that's just shoot like it is.
There's actually a really good interview of Tony Stewart 4 or 5 years ago, maybe even longer now. And they were talking about how there was like 10 cars that were taken out in a different race.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, "No, we didn't wreck enough cars, apparently.
Oh.
The viewers are still down. We haven't wrecked enough cars yet. Let me go back out there. I'll hit a few more cars." Because he knows that's how NASCAR was built on speed and crashes.
That's fucked.
And the drama behind it. So.
Not okay.
And I guess Clee didn't have a question. He said, well, it's a question. He goes, only 15 laps. It sucks to be a fan of all of those involved. And it does, because I was one of them. You were one of them, but he was able to come back out and kind of limp around the track.
Yeah.
Actually, one of parts of his car came off and hit the guy behind him and made a crash happen behind him.
Oh, nice.
Classic
Hendrick
things. Bubba looked good. But again, you can't make a judgment on how their season's going to go off of this because McDowell's going to suck the rest of the year. So,
yeah,
who knows if his car's actually good or not yet.
Didn't he place like in the 20s?
Who?
Bubba.
Yeah, after he was top 10 most of the race, and then last lap had a huge incident with Joey Logano block on his teammate and crashed the whole field.
Nice.
Like the whole field.
Nice.
Except for McDowell. So
neat.
Daytona. We move on. I think they have the road course this week, which should hopefully bring us some more fun racing and longer lasting racing.
So is this shit every week? Do I got to set a lineup every week?
Oh yeah,
right?
every week.
Yeah.
They open up on Thursdays for all of those involved.
Okay.
Thursdays. It was the only reason it wasn't showing up for us on Thursday was because we weren't full yet. Even though FanDuel, I messaged them and they were like, I was like, can I start it with 15 people?
Yeah, you have to.
And
you have to fill the entries.
And they're like, yeah, you should be able to. There should be an enter competition. And so I was like, oh, cool. I'm not even gonna look for it until I know I have everybody I want in the league.
Mm-hmm.
And so Friday night, Saturday night, I'm like, where is this enter competition or start competition? Nothing. So that's why we had to make the extra 2.
Oh.
And then, sure enough, we were all able to choose our drivers. Anyway, yeah. Liveries for F1 come out soon. Actually, today was, I think, the first one with McLaren. They look the exact same. That fantasy will start up probably middle of next month. So actually about a month from now.
Oh shit!
First race is away.
Doing another one.
Yeah, that one we don't need a set number. That one I can just start the events, and anybody who wants to join us can join us, and it's free.
Oh.
So that'll be easier for people.
Yeah, but it's good having a little friendly competition.
Yeah, it is. $10. Okay.
Yeah. What am I good? I can't even say I can get food with $10.
You can't anymore. It's ridiculous.
No. If I don't, even if I go to fast food, which is the cheapest. Actually,
so
scratch that.
Honestly, Subway. I thought Subway was expensive. I get a foot long and a meal, right?
Yeah.
And it's $13. But I guess maybe meatballs are more expensive. I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say mine was like 11.
That's some nonsense.
I get a BMT. Dog.
So I used to get. I still do. When I go to McDonald's, I get a double quarter pounder.
Uh-huh.
And I remember like the first time I ever get it, it was $8.92 for that burger.
Yeah.
And meal, large meal.
Yeah.
And every single McDonald's is completely different, which is annoying.
Yeah, that is.
So
annoying,
here in Leroy, it's freaking. I think it's like $10.98 or something like that for a meal, and it's in Batavia when I go to lunch. if I'm like, I'm feeling frisky, let me get some McDonald's for my
Yeah.
last 2 hours. Let me risk it. It's like 11:40.
Yeah.
Like, you're stupid. But what happened? I know what happened. Fast food minimum wage went up, but
Well, yeah, I mean,
that's absurd. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go to Bourbon and Burger and get my $11 burger and be 12 times more full.
well, and let's just be honest. You feel better.
Oh yeah, it's a cleaner burger.
I feel
It's a bigger burger. It's a
so
tastier
bad.
burger.
Oh my god.
But it's like a really good bad. You know what I mean?
I still go back, and I
Yeah.
don't understand why.
It's addictive.
But every time I have a fucking Baconator,
Oh, Wendy's.
the Bacon King from Burger King, the fucking double quarter pounder, I just feel like ass. I just feel so shitty. The only time I eat fast food and I don't feel like shit is if I get chicken.
Yeah, agreed.
But I'm only getting chicken from McDonald's.
right.
So
See, all right, my man. Everyone else in my family is like, nah, Burger King and Wendy's have the better chicken nuggets. Pfft, no, wrong.
well, I think
I mean, they're probably more real, but no.
I used to say Burger King had the best chicken nuggets. But then I had Wendy's. I like Wendy's better than Burger King.
But you like McDonald's better than both?
Wendy's and McDonald's are kind of like for me. They're close.
Okay.
But chicken sandwiches,
Chicken fries.
McDonald's.
Chicken sandwiches, okay.
McDonald's.
I've never had one. I literally always get the same thing. But I've started switching to like the 2 cheeseburger meals,
Oh, yeah.
and it's like $7
Yeah.
for a large 2 cheeseburger meal.
Well, it's crazy
And it's the
because
same thing.
it fucking...
Not really. I mean, it's a little smaller, but...
It takes a lot to fill me, though, dude. Like,
Chunky boy.
I'm a meal, which could be anywhere from $10 to $15 for the meal.
Yeah.
And then I'm a couple fucking 10 pieces deep. I'm like $20. It's fucking ridiculous.
You got to get a 20-piece large fry and 2 bottles of water.
Yeah, but who gets
Well-
water at fast food places?
I have been, because, kidney stones. They change your life.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I got this cool-ass fucking big jug. The girlfriend got me a bunch of shit for Valentine's Day. I was like, I didn't think that was a thing, but okay. I'm very appreciative, not gonna bitch. That's where I got the socks,
We
the
watched
Homer
the
socks.
500 together. That was our that was our. We actually were gonna go to the strong butterfly thing.
Oh,
But we got there and they were like, "Oh, you're you guys are here for the museum?" No, I'm not here for the Museum of Play. I'm not 4 years old.
yeah.
I'm here for the Butterfly Conservatory
Uh-huh.
because that's how I engaged to her. Not there, but
Yeah.
a different one. I can't go to that one because it's across country borders. But
Right.
and they're like, "Oh yeah, it's full. You can't."
I hope the mic picks that one up.
It's across, or it's full right now. We're at capacity. If you want to come back in like 2 hours, we'll wait. No, because there's probably people that are just waiting
Yeah.
to go in.
2 hours, the
Yeah.
fuck?
The thing's not big enough for a 2-hour wait.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be.
Well, we had a very eventful Valentine's Day. I'll tell you off camera. It's better off camera. But
A little frisky.
it was nothing that we originally had planned,
Oh, it never goes to plan.
which was great. I actually loved it.
It's more entertaining that way.
Well, because it was one of those things where we're like, all right, well, we're going to do the classic here. Let me give you a gift. Let's go get dressed up and go to dinner. And then we got to a point where we're just like, I don't know. This is more us, so let's just do this instead.
Yeah.
And that was fun.
You're growing up is what you're doing.
So,
You're realizing that, oh, I don't need to go to I can go grab chicken fingers from Pastori's over here and
yeah.
we can watch our TV show that we watch every other day of our lives and give her an extra one kiss for the day and boom, done.
Yeah. My gift was pretty... I don't think I sent you a picture of this.
I guess it's a little different for me right now because I can't really.
Yeah.
Things don't go. I'm pregnant.
Nah.
Right here.
Wait. You can't just... You're not pregnant.
I'm pregnant.
No.
It's right here. No.
Oh, God. I mean,
Ta-
it is a little different for you, but...
Taylor's pregnant. I'm going to be a dad of a race car driver. or a movie critic.
Female.
Female. Fuck you.
Oh, Tom,
Yeah.
the little girl is gonna kill me.
Oh, we're gonna be bomb. She's gonna be badass at everything.
She gonna be one of those girl wrestlers
Oh, for sure.
that just fucking beats ass.
I'm sure Taylor will be like, no.
Yeah. That's funny. Anyway, well, congratulations to Big Puss Boy.
That's you.
Oh yeah, it is. Fuck, that's my FanDuel name. Never mind. Bigger Puss Boy.
Yeah. Bigger.
But
Bigger.
that leads me to my not poggers.
What's your not poggers?
So this gift, right?
You're already saying this is a bad gift.
No,
Nice.
it was a good gift, but the process of getting it, pissed me off.
The gift that you got her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
So
remember you told me this. Okay.
She sent me this thing a long time ago on
Throwing you little hints.
on Instagram saying like, oh, this is so cool, I want one. And it was like an edible arrangement type thing. It was a box that had roses in it, and then there was a bottle of strawberry rosé in the middle, and then it had chocolate covered strawberries in it. And I was like, okay, cool. And I was like looking, I'm like, can I buy this? You know what I mean? No, they're only making them in Arizona. I'm like, okay, fuck. And I got thinking about it, I'm like, I could just do that myself.
Yeah.
So I'll make my own.
Or have someone make it for you. Like you did.
Right. But like, you know what I mean? It's like,
Because you're
It's
not
got some-
skilled in
it's
the
got
art
some-
of creativity.
it's got some thought in it. You know what I mean?
Well, not from you.
It's got
You
some,
literally have no thought put into it.
It's but the thought I put into it was remembering,
Fair.
because my memory is ass. You'll ask her, she fucking makes fun of me all the time. Don't have my memory's gutter shit. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna do this, but I need a box. So I'm thinking I can get flowers from a place. I don't know who does.
Dude, you fucking stink.
I don't know who does. I've been gassy today. I don't know who does chocolate covered strawberries. I know Oliver's obviously does like candy shit. So I'm thinking, okay, they'll probably do it. And then I called them. Oh, we'll get the box too. And I was like, oh, sweet. So I just give them flowers and the bottle, and they'll put it together. Cool. So I was like, when do you need? I sent them the picture of what I had. They're like, oh yeah, we could do that. When do you need the stuff by? Well, we like a week. I'm like, okay. Kind of worried about the flowers, but sure.
Yeah, I feel like the flowers. Can you wait on the flowers?
Well, they were going to put it all together. So I was like, okay, I got flowers. Not from a flower shop, which was my first mistake. Flower shop
Kinda.
flowers came with little
The cap things at the bottom.
at the bottom.
Yeah.
These ones didn't. So that was my first mistake.
Yeah, but they're also like quadruple the price.
Right. Yes. But
A 50,
worth it in the end
$50
because they're just
bouquet
going to
is
last,
$99.
you know. Well, the 6 roses that I got, $50.
Yes, that's insane.
Yeah. But they should last longer.
Yeah.
The old flowers I got, they're already dead. They were dead 3 days ago. So I was like, well, so I give it to them and they're like, oh, we need a week. And I'm like, it seems like a long time, but sure. Give them the shit. Next day they call me, well, we're afraid the flowers are going to die.
Then why'd you tell me a week?
We put it all together. You can come pick it up now. Like, fuck. Nice. Good. Fucking good one. You said you wanted a week for the shit.
Yeah.
Now you're telling me I can come pick it up. So now you just like, we did our job. We put it together. Come pay us. And then we'll shovel it onto you. And if the shit dies, that's your problem.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened. I got it. The strawberries were fine. I put them in the fridge. They were good. The flowers were dead.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, you fuck. So I had to take everything that they had and I had to take it all apart anyway. So I essentially paid for them to dip strawberries in chocolate and then give me a box. And then I ended up putting it together myself. I was pissed because I had to last minute scramble, get flowers.
Yeah.
It ended up looking better than it did the first time. And the flowers I got the second time were better. They looked better. So it worked out. But I was like, why tell me a week? And then be like, you know what? Fuck, we got flowers. We can't keep them alive. Here you go.
We forgot about the flowers.
I was like, oh my god.
So that's funny. That is a good not poggers.
Yeah, it was a pain in the ass, but I fixed it, smash it, so.
Smash it. It's good. All right. We need to talk about movies. Because I got a doozy. We both have dues. Like we have the Justice League. We got lots of things to talk about. We'll start it off by saying Wonder Woman 1984 still trash.
I saw something the other day. Oh, a guy I used to work with at Red Cross.
Did he say it was good?
He said he watched the movie and thought it was amazing. I'm like, you know what? That makes sense. I know who you are. That makes sense. Because you're fucking stupid. That was dumb.
Dude, you fucking stink. But yeah, no, that movie is garbage. Utter trash. Still above Joker, but not by much.
I watched a Watch Mojo video the other day of the 10 worst DCEU controversies.
They're normally pretty good.
And one of them was Wonder Woman sleeping with some random dude from that movie. So somebody pointed out, like, people, like, fans of it that didn't like it were like, if you think about it, the guy she was with never consented because
Yeah.
it's not actually...
Which goes against, like, their entire premise of the movie.
Yeah, it's not actually the Trevor dude. It's this random fucking guy, and she's just, like, all for it.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, my God. Oh, let me fuck him. And I was like, you got a point?
Yeah.
It's almost as if they, like, knew that this was going to be a possible plot hole, but they were just like, let me see if we can...
Sneak it in.
Yeah.
We'll throw the guns crap. We'll throw the Trevor's back crap.
Yeah.
To cover it all up.
Yeah. So that shit was funny. Anyway.
So did you see Tenet? Is that why you asked us if we had seen
I'm going to today.
Okay, don't tell me how it is. That's one movie I really need to see.
Yeah, I saw it on YouTube Movies, and I was like, fuck. I was going to watch it last night, but I'm like, no, I got to get up for a quiz.
Maybe, how much is it?
It's like $5, like $6.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's an expensive
Is that
rental.
it's a rental.
Yeah.
Okay. I might have to do that myself.
Yeah. But I was like, I was going to watch that, and I was like, fuck, no, I got a quiz. Let me...
Right. Yeah, you know what? Well, I'll watch mine by next recording, and we can talk about it.
Yeah, I'm probably going to watch it today, because it's like the only day that I don't have much shit to do.
I'm off all next week, really.
Oh.
Well, except for Monday, Tuesday, but I'm off.
Cool.
I had 3 weeks vacation to use, so...
Fuck it, right?
I'm
using all mine calling in from being fucking sick. I was going to say that was my poggers, but I'm not going to go through that again. I got my second dose of vaccine. I'm deaf, so that's all I'm going to say about it. Huh?
Like I said, you should see your eye.
Yeah.
You look like you're baked out of your mind. Well, on one eye, and the other one you're just crystal clean.
Yeah, well, that's kind of another thing, but I won't get into
is it allergies?
No.
Pink eye.
No. I don't eat ass.
Scratch your balls, though.
Oh, yeah. Fucking digging at my chota, scratching my eye.
Yeah. All right. What's your movie? Or should I go first?
No, I'll go first because we have this running joke, me and Dominique do. And I was going to talk about this for a second too. So Valentine's Day marked the year exactly from when
Your first date.
My first date with her.
Yeah.
That I wore sweatpants. So I was going to bring that up on the podcast because it was a good couple weeks that I got dogged for that on the podcast.
Yeah.
For wearing sweatpants.
Yeah.
We didn't go out to dinner, but if we were going to,
You had jeans.
If we were going to, I'd pack jeans and a polo shirt.
Wow.
Yeah.
You had a collar and everything.
Not a collar, but it was a.
That's a polo shirt. Polo's a collar, buddy.
No, I'm saying like the brand.
Oh, made by Polo.
Yeah.
But not a polo shirt.
No. It was still
shirt.
A deep V-neck, but
Jesus.
it was at least jeans.
Better.
Yeah. So I was gonna say that happened, but it never did. But we have this running joke. I do my own oil changes, so I go to Home Depot to get my shit.
Yeah.
She hates Home Depot. There was at least 3 times where she came with me and she gets all like,
Why does she hate Home Depot?
Well, because her dad used to drag her along when she was a kid.
Oh.
Which
That's offensive to me.
it does. Well,
I'm offended.
yeah. You bleed orange?
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, so I always make jokes like, "Oh, we're gonna go to Home Depot," and then she gets all like freaked out. But it's a funny story because I don't think I ever talked about this. My movie, and she's gonna love this, is the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. I don't think I ever
With
rated
Jim
it.
Carrey?
Yeah, which I'm not a Jim Carrey fan, but he didn't do bad.
He was not the worst part of that movie, I'd imagine.
I thought it was pretty good.
You did? Okay.
Yeah, because I'm a pretty avid Sonic fan. I had all the games as a kid.
I
You know,
remember coming over every day and you just playing Sonic.
Love my Sonic. So, first rendition, wow. I don't know if you remember that whole shit that came out.
The first trailer.
Yeah, the first like version of Sonic looked like he had he was slow. Like he didn't look fucking normal. And then they fixed it, and it was a pretty good movie. They just released it. They're gonna do a second one. They dropped like the title, and it had Tails. There's 2 Tails in it, so it's like, ooh, Tails is gonna be in it. Blah blah blah.
Why can't I think of his name? You have Sonic, Tails,
Knuckles.
He wasn't in this one, was he?
No. But
That must be the third movie.
But there were like the species was in this movie, the first one. So like Knuckles is part of a species of creature.
Yeah.
And Knuckles wasn't in it, but his like species was in the beginning.
Okay.
So the story behind this movie, I rate this movie.
Where did you see it? How'd you see it?
7.6. I saw it at the Regal and Victor.
Oh, you actually went and saw it.
Yeah, this was, and this is why I say
pre-COVID.
Yes.
Was that when it came out? I don't know.
It was kicking up, but it wasn't like full force.
No, right. I couldn't remember.
Well, to be honest with you, I think we watched the movie and then like a month later, shit shut down.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was close, but this was probably third date with her. Fourth date with her.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, "Oh, you want to go to the movies?" I was like, "Sure." What do you want to see? She's like, "I don't care. You can pick what you want." Fucking cool, Sonic. Let's go. Do you know how much shit I get for that still to this day?
Because that's dumb, dude.
No, it's not.
No, here's the thing. Okay.
If you say the same shit that she's going to say.
This is like the sweatpants thing, where you need to be aware of your surroundings. We've had long discussions about you not being aware of your surroundings. You're on your third fucking date. Now, this would be fine if this was like 3-4 months in. Sure. But this is, she's
going to love this.
She's testing you. She's testing you in that moment, saying, you pick, knowing that she's going along, and you have to be like, I better pick a movie that she's going to like, or I'm fucked. But you don't think that way because you're self-centered.
No.
So
I don't get hints. I don't get any hint.
Because you're oblivious.
No, because I look at what's on the surface. I don't look deep into shit because that's what gets you in trouble.
But you need to.
No. When somebody says, oh, pick what you want, that means pick what you want in my head. That doesn't mean...
That's like when a woman says, whatever you want to eat. Okay, nope, we're going to Chipotle because that's what you want.
No, see...
You have to do that. You have to appease the woman.
She understands me now.
I'm fucking married and pregnant.
She understands...
Listen to me, motherfucker.
You're pregnant. She understands me now to know, and I thank her for sticking with me after that little...
You stupid fuck. You should have went to see a romantic movie. I went... Okay, so...
She was falling asleep in the movie
Let
theater.
me lay on the first movie that Taylor... It was like me, Taylor, and Lauren all went together. And this was Lauren facilitating me and Taylor becoming a thing.
Mm-hmm.
50 Shades. That was the first movie that I was somewhat in charge of creating.
Got horny. You were just horny.
I wasn't. I was scared shitless. But, it's fine. And then, we started dating and things were calm. And then we went and saw The Great Wall, Pirates of the Caribbean, all of those types of movies. More cool, better movies than fucking 50 Shades. We have yet to go back to a movie like that. It's all been my movies because movies are my thing.
She was dead ass asleep in the movie theater.
Was she? That's amazing.
I kept waking her up.
Taylor... So, all right, how many times have you guys gone to the movies?
Well, they shut down after that, so once.
Oh, I guess just that one time.
Yeah.
You haven't been back.
No.
Not to the new one. You should go now because now's the time to do it. You get to enjoy the movies and not be surrounded by pigs.
True.
But we... Taylor's the same way. Because I was just going to ask you if Dominique's the same. Or just every movie. Just sleeps.
Well, I don't think it was every movie. I think it was just this one. She just didn't like it.
Yeah.
First of all, I have beef with her because she didn't like Ghost Rider with Nicolas Cage.
Okay, that was amazing.
That was a good movie.
Those are great.
Great movie.
Same with National Treasures.
Okay.
Love that, man. And what's the... Something of War? Man of War? God of War? No, he's a guns dealer. I can't think of what it's called. But whatever.
So...
How do you not like Ghost Rider? It's like hilariously stupid, but awesome. The dude's head's on fire.
We saw it on Netflix.
Which
we were
one?
house
The first
sitting.
one?
We were house sitting for somebody, and I was like, "Oh, it's a good movie." She's like, "Oh, we'll watch it." She hated it, but she likes it better than Sonic, which shows you how much she hated the Sonic movie. And I didn't find this out till recently. Recently, she said that she was talking to her friends, and she brought it up to her friends, and they all made fun of me because I did that.
Because you took her to Sonic for the third date.
You have to tell me. If you don't want to see something, tell me. She understands me now, so she gets it that I'm stupid and oblivious. So if she wants something, she just straight up tells me.
Like 3 months into talking.
Yeah.
You should have known by then, or she should have known by then that that's not how you work.
I guess maybe she was hoping. I don't know.
All right, if questions like that get posed to you, you need to like double check with me. Hey, does this mean more than what it means?
Well,
yes.
Questions don't get posed like that anymore because she knows.
Unless she's pissed, and I'm sure they probably do, and you don't realize.
No, she's pissed at me. She tells me, which is great. I love it. That's why I love her, because she picked up on the fact that I just don't get a hint worth a fuck, and she just straight up tells me, "Thank you, I love you." She's gonna listen to this part because I'm gonna tell her to listen to this part, because she's gonna get a big kick out of the fact that you called me stupid.
Because you are like you wore sweatpants to your first date. You went, which I still can't fathom.
I was geeking the fuck out in that Sonic movie.
And then you went to, and I like Sonic's fine. Like I would, Sonic's a great movie or a great like story thing or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But not third date. Literally. No, third date is like those movies that it's just the girl that goes down to like Mexico to get away from work, and her friends are still back in New York City, and she meets a guy, they fall in love, but they have to separate. That's the third date movie.
Oh man, that was a good one. Anyway, 7.5 Sonic.
Or anything with like Amy Schumer.
Oh, fucking, she's not funny.
She's so stupid. The funniest woman alive. No,
she's not.
give me Ellen. Ellen's hilarious. Sorry.
Well, if we're gonna
I
talk
know
about
she's
female
canceled.
comedians, fucking Nikki Glazer is funnier than Amy Schumer.
Oh, you know what? She is. She's hilarious.
Yeah.
Is she related to the Glazer that does the sports stuff?
Oh, that I don't know.
Jeff Glazer? I don't know his first name. I can't think of his first name. Oh well.
Anyway,
You said a 7.6 for it.
yeah.
Probably should rate it lower because of what happened surrounding the movie.
No, it was a great movie.
Yeah, but it was your third date that obviously went horribly.
No, it went well.
No, her sleeping is horrible.
I thought it went fine.
Anyway, my movie, and it's brand new on HBO. The Little Things.
Okay.
Do you know it? Have you watched any of the commercials or anything for it?
No.
It's got our boy Leto in it.
Oh boy.
Leto is slowly becoming my favorite actor of all time.
I don't know about that, but
It depends on how his Morbius character comes out.
oh
And-
fuck, I forgot he was playing that too. Okay, so we have.
He's in both universes.
I didn't like. First of all, you realize he sang that song that they put. I don't know if you remember that one banquet we had, that one football banquet where they made that like
30 Seconds Mars.
yeah,
Yeah.
he fucking sang that song.
He's the singer.
Yeah, which when I found that out, I was
Closer
like,
to the edge.
"What?" Anyway, I didn't like him in Suicide Squad, so I'm gonna say meh to that one.
But that wasn't his fault.
True,
Which we
I
know.
can agree to say that he did the best he could. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He's got the new Joker to play. He's got
Same Joker, slightly different.
the Morbius to play.
Yep.
So I might watch this movie.
I want to see Blade Runner, the new one, because he's in that too, and I heard he did a really good job there. But he's I don't want to say my favorite, but he's getting up into like my top 15 actors of all time, just because of how he's a method actor, so he just embraces his character so much.
Yeah.
That he plays it perfectly. So Little Things is about a serial killer who, stabs his people, props them up into scenes essentially, and then looks at them for like a week, and then they get found, and then he's moved on, type of thing.
That's fucked.
Well, yeah, and so Denzel's in it, and Rami. I can't think of his last name now. He played Queen.
Oh, I can think
Or
of his
not
name.
Queen,
Either.
Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
In that show. What was that?
That movie wasn't bad either.
No, I heard he was really good in that too.
Yeah.
Because I think he's also a method actor. Because he wore the teeth, the Freddie Mercury teeth for like months prior. And
I know people made fun of that because it was like that's not how he actually looked, but
yeah, it is what it is. But so it basically it's following these two, this older detective now turned sheriff because he left that police department, came back there to help with investigate, or not, he ends up helping with the investigation. Shit turned sideways and ends up becoming like a unsolved mystery ending.
Okay.
We think Leto's character is the killer. Everything kind of leads to him. There's no actual evidence that it's him, except for the fact that he's just really a creepy dude, and he serviced all of the. He serviced a refrigerator, or was supposed to service a fridge during one of the first killings. He has a hole in his floor with all of the papers from every single killing.
Interesting.
And he just looks menacing.
Yeah.
But there's literally no proof that he killed anybody. And so by the end of it, one of the detectives is with Leto in his car, and Leto's like, "Yeah, I'll take you to the scene where I killed or where I buried one of them." So they're driving there. He's saying a lot of these like cryptic, like, "Let loose, calm down. I'm unarmed. You have the gun," like sweet talking him type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
A very 70s look to him as well, and I think it's based in like the 60s or the 70s, or 80s, or 90s maybe. I don't know. They get to there and he goes, "Oh, actually, I don't know if it's there, and he keeps like jostling this dude around and makes the cop dig.
Oh.
And at one point he points his fingers like he's gonna shoot him, but he obviously doesn't have a gun. He goes, "Just a little bit longer." Very creepily. It was weird, but it made you like, all right, this guy's it. They're gonna find the body eventually, whatever. And it comes to this point where he goes, I know what your kids look like. You should have stayed off out of the public eye. I know what your kids and your family looks like, and I'll get them too. And the detective turns around, just swings and kills him with the shovel. Just smacks him one time, dead. So then him and the detective covered up, whatever. So now we have no idea if he was actually the killer or not. And there was this one piece that they were looking for, which is a red beret. And so the older guy, Denzel's character, is just like, "Oh, you know what? Let me save you, because you're gonna end up being exactly like me and tormented by this case."
Mm-hmm.
So he bought a red beret from like the Dollar Tree and sent it to him via mail, and it was like, "You got him. No more angels," or whatever. And that was the end of the movie. But it kind of sucks because it leaves you at like, did the dude do it or not?
Yeah.
So it was really good. I would say it was probably an 8-9 up until the last 5-10 minutes of the movie. And it's like a 2-hour movie. And then it turned into like a 7. So I think overall it's probably an 8.
I feel like it was trying to do shit that 7 did with Brad Pitt.
That 7 did.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt. And
I don't think I've seen 7.
Kevin Spacey. Oh, that movie is a zinger.
Yeah.
That's
a lot of
fucking
ups and
zinger.
downs, swinging left and right.
The gist is Kevin Spacey's a killer.
Yeah.
He's a nutcase. He's killing people and reenacting the 7 deadly sins. So they find out that he's doing that. And then at the end, they're like, well, shit, he did all of these. He's got 2 more. He's got like wrath and envy, I think were the last 2.
Envy.
And at the end, it's like this thing where they take him out in a field, and he's like, "I'm going to take you to the bodies." And he takes him out in the field, and while he's out there, a van comes into this field, and Morgan Freeman goes out and stops the van. Brad Pitt's watching Kevin Spacey. And then he opens a box that was addressed to Brad Pitt, and it was, you don't really know what it is. It's either the head to his wife or the unborn child that he had.
Of who?
Brad Pitt's character.
Oh, shit. Like
Yeah.
he killed his wife.
Yeah, Kevin Spacey got to Brad Pitt's wife, and she never told Brad Pitt she was pregnant. Morgan Freeman knew. So he saw the head, and he figured out what was going on. And while that's happening, Kevin Spacey's back with Brad Pitt, and he's like, he says,
Who opened the box
Morgan Freeman did.
from that van?
Yeah.
We don't know who was in the van.
No. It's just like a courier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He set this whole thing up. There wasn't bodies out there. He just set this whole thing up because there was going to be bodies out there. That was what he was doing. He's like, I envy you. That's my sin. And then he figures out what's in the box and he shoots him. Brad Pitt shoots Kevin Spacey. So
Yeah.
at the end of it, Kevin Spacey was envy and Brad Pitt was wrath.
Yeah.
So he did what he was set out to do.
Yeah.
He didn't kill for money. He didn't kill for anything. He was trying to make a point, and he made a point. And it was just really good because the whole scene was really suspenseful, and it was like just trying to... Morgan Freeman was like, I know exactly what's going to happen. Like, don't do this. He will win. Don't do what he wants you to do. And that was it.
Yeah.
He did it. Very good movie.
If you really think about
Fucked up movie.
The guys that get away with murder more are the guys that don't have any... Like, they're either making a point or they are just there to kill.
Yeah.
Like, when there's a motive behind it, like a motive, like money,
Yeah.
you always get caught.
Right.
There's
it does
always,
seem like
there's like a trace behind it, and obviously that's just people. Sean's gonna be like, well, duh, because that's just how Sean is. But there's a lot of more moving parts behind.
If somebody's just that fucked up.
Yeah.
And he
yeah.
he knew this was going to happen. From the beginning, he planned this. And I'm sorry, like, everybody canceled Kevin Spacey. And what he did was fucked up. But you can't deny that, except for that one movie. What was he in? Baby Driver?
Trash movie.
Yeah, didn't he play in that? Wasn't that ass?
Yeah.
He did phenomenal in House of Cards.
Yeah, he was. He was really good.
He did phenomenal in Seven.
I mean, everything that he was in, he was good. Yeah.
But... not a good person. See, this is the
thing though. We
This is
don't
a
actually
classic.
know if that's true or not.
Well, that's true too.
Which sucks.
I'm just saying
Like,
that
I want to hate him if he's bad, but I don't want to hate him if he's not bad.
right. I'm just saying that to appease people. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because I'm not for. If he did do it, I'm not for what he did.
No, no one should.
But
be
it's one of
for
those
that.
things where I'm separating the art from the artist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Agreed.
that's like people do that with fucking Tekashi 6ix9ine.
That is not art.
Well, not to me, but
yes.
people are like, oh, his music's good, but he's a shitty person.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, that's every rapper.
Stupid. A sticky eye. All right, sorry.
You're too good at that. Anyway. All right. So just so we're all clear on everything, this is an entertainment, racing, and just bullshit podcast.
Yep.
It's not just a racing podcast.
Not no more. Kluge.
Give me 4 hours of shit and still not grasp what we said 3 weeks ago.
Anyway, how much time we got?
I mean, we can keep going. It's whatever you want. If
Oh.
you have things you want to talk about.
Yeah, Justice League trailer drop.
Oh, shit. Yeah. We got to talk about this. That was... Steppenwolf looks amazing.
On your weekly coverage of
Darkseid looks amazing.
Zack Snyder Justice League.
Woo!
Spicy.
Wait, how many... It was 4 2-hour parts, or is it 3 2-hour parts?
3 or 4, I don't remember.
Okay. And that comes out, what, the 5th, 4th, 2nd?
I want to say 5th.
5th, okay. Beginning of March. So we're close.
Oh, it's going to be a fucking zinger.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's going to be a zinger.
It looks like there's more Flash involvement. Like, we see more of a story behind him than just, he's in the grocery store.
Again, I was watching the Watch Mojo thing, and one of the big controversies with the DC extended universe that people have had is the darker tone it's taken. And they brought it up with...
This will probably die, but keep going.
They brought it up with their rendition of Superman. Because he killed Zod in the first movie.
Zod, yeah.
And he kind of has this dark, like, thing around him. He's supposed to be like a beacon of hope, but he's got this, like, dark undertone behind him.
Yeah.
Like, even in the new Zack Snyder cut where he's got like the dark uniform on and shit. Like Zack Snyder's like giving him a darker aesthetic, which I don't mind it.
No, we
I
need
think it's
different.
good. I think it's a good take. They gave him reportedly, apparently, according to this Watch Mojo video, which I'm assuming they got more inside scoop than I do. They gave Zack Snyder, HBO did around, I don't know if it was exactly this, around $70 million
To reshoot,
to reshoot parts and recut parts to make it what he wanted.
which makes sense because it looks pretty.
And apparently the reason why he stepped down in the first place is because he had a family tragedy. I didn't know that. I thought
I thought there was a like he just got canned
yeah, see, I thought they axed him. They
because
didn't.
he was fighting them.
No, see, apparently, and maybe that's part of it, but the way that this video described it is he had a tragic family thing, and he chose to step away from it because of that. But it could be a thing where if he decided to come back, they were like, no, we got this other guy to finish it. It could have been that. Because I want to say there was bad blood, but I don't know. Between them and the studio.
And now there's a reason that HBO is funding it and not DC.
Yeah, HBO's like, fuck you. I'll
We
mop
want
this
this.
one up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Like,
gonna make us $70 million plus.
This is easily backed by popular demand.
Yeah.
I will 100%.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
I love Steppenwolf's new look, and I hope Steppenwolf actually has a real character this time.
I don't remember. Was that like Apocalypse Batman? You know, those scenes in that trailer? That was from the Batman vs. Superman too, wasn't it? Wasn't there an Apocalypse Batman scene in that?
No,
Or I want to say there was.
I thought that was only Dawn of Justice, and that was the Justice League. I thought that was the reason that he created.
Oh, maybe it was that.
Oh,
yeah, maybe
no, you're right, because that's why he wanted to kill Superman.
Yeah, because he had this like vision of him being
Bad. Maybe. And allowing them to overrun the world. Shit, now I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I'll have to look.
But my point is there, whatever. I think there was. It's either the old Justice League or the Batman vs Superman that their Apocalypse Batman was in it, and they're revisiting that.
Finally, like we just got the like he didn't ever talk about it. He just had it.
He had like he had like the dream, and then that was it. This movie is actually going to go into that more, like Joker's in it more.
Yeah,
Like that's where the Joker comes in, I think,
with the long hair.
because he's just straight up.
Not a fan of the long hair. As much.
He looks more like Joker, though. I love it.
But it needs to be a little shorter and a little more volume, and that's Joker.
Yeah, they're giving him
This
more
is
of
more
like
like literally like he straightened his hair.
Well, they're giving him like. I still think when he did that, like the voice, and then turned around, I was like, "Woo,
You're right.
he's gonna be
Batman.
fucking
Yeah.
God damn."
And it looks like we had talked about his tattoos not being there.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like that's where all his tattoos were like his scars. Now,
Oh, maybe.
but that could have been just kind of where everything was at the time. I don't know.
So he's gonna be in it. He was at the end of the trailer. Fucking goddamn.
So all right,
I'm arguably more pumped for him than I am for, like Steppenwolf and shit.
it's tough. I am because I want to see Leto actually be able to be Leto and let him beat Joker for
Yeah,
once.
if it's written right, I think he could be a bomb ass fucking Joker.
Steppenwolf was such a joke of a character at first.
Oh, and did you see the way they made him look compared to now? He looks so much different.
He looks like a god.
Yeah,
now.
he looks fucking scary. The last
Yeah.
movie looked like a joke.
Right. Stupid.
Yeah.
Amber Heard's still in this though. Just saying.
Well,
She beat the shit out of Johnny Depp.
that was one of the controversies. Was that?
But never mind. We won't get into that because
That's 100% just like sexy redhead. Okay.
doesn't matter what you do.
Yeah, we'll keep her in
Yeah.
because people simp over her. Not even kidding.
I know you're not. That's what's sad.
But yeah, I mean, there was so much shit. Like that trailer was all the fuck over the place.
By video.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be it for this week. No.
Just deuces.
Yeah. There was so much shit that happened in that trailer, but oh man. Darkseid's eyes, bro. He looked fucking menacing.
So, all right, we have this Justice League, and they're notable for kind of doing their big characters first, which is Like we had to wait 15 years to get Thanos for.
Yeah, and that is strictly because they dropped the ball on that.
Yeah. But who comes after Darkseid?
Well, that's the thing. I think this is it.
Because who's bigger? Who's next in Marvel?
Galactus,
whatever his name is.
But I don't even think Marvel will do Galactus.
No, probably not. I think that's gonna be too much money.
Like, my whole thing is, I definitely think, and I've said it before, if DC fucking started doing this sooner, they could have released a movie per character, then done the ensemble film, just like Marvel did.
Yep.
And they could have contended
Just as well if they had good writers.
Right, exactly.
Because at one point they were supposed to take Guardians guy.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name. Crap.
Chris Pratt.
No. I meant the director.
Oh, yeah.
Because of his thing from 40 years
he
ago.
left and he ended up leaving Marvel and
40 years ago. That he said something and
yeah. Well,
just held against him forever.
So I think the reason why they never did that is because they were afraid that they were going to get beat out by Marvel. So they're just like, fuck it, we won't try to compete.
Waste
with them.
money and lose.
But
now you're wasting money and still losing.
Yeah, because now you have to redo shit that you already did because it fucking sucked.
Yeah.
And you went so far in the hole that now you got to fucking make deals with HBO to get yourself out of the hole.
I really want to find out who comes after because
I really think this is it.
They have to introduce Green Lantern.
Will they though? Because the cast listing is so fucking. Like, the whole thing with figuring out who your Batman's going to be is all fucked up. Who your Joker's going to be is all fucked up. Unless you do this shit where you're across multiple different timelines where there's multiple different versions of Batman and Joker and...
Just so they can keep making movies.
Right. But if you don't do that, then you can't continue the DC Extended Universe because if you don't have Affleck Batman and you don't have Leto Joker... What are you gonna do? You're gonna keep gonna keep Gal Gadot fucking Wonder Woman, but then you're gonna put Joaquin Phoenix Joker in instead of Jared Leto Joker.
Right,
That doesn't make sense.
And then it's 40 years difference.
Yeah, that fucking is stupid.
Yeah, but how? So we kind of talked about this before with
or Pattinson Batman with like Aquaman and shit. Like no, you can't mix them.
Yeah, how? Like if this movie does well, are they gonna try and get Leto and Affleck back?
That's the thing, right?
I think they have to.
Is this an attempt to reboot the extended universe and try to get these like a revitalized, surge behind it?
And have just the Pattinson and Joaquin's
just be their own shit,
one-time hits type of thing. Maybe, but what if Pattinson is so good too? Then you're gonna have to make.
That's the thing that pisses me off. Why the flying fuck do we keep redoing movies like this?
So this is my thought. This is my thought on DC's picture because they're they have 900 comics, right, with 17,000 different Batmans.
Yeah,
they have the Batman with like the skinny face and the Batman Beyond guy with the red logo, which is I think my favorite. They've got like the nitty gritty one. They have different versions. Are they shooting for that? Are they shooting for spin-off Batmans? And just going to make tons of money off of that? Because, they'll make the money.
Right.
But
it also gets to a point where I want you to pick a dude and settle down with him and then put him in a multiple movie series.
Right. You should have never gotten rid of Christian Bale. Like, that was that was the answer.
Yeah,
But he didn't want to do it, so I get it. And Nolan didn't want to do it anymore. He wanted to make movies like Tenet and Dunkirk.
And just completely fuck my brain.
Dude's good. That dude's a talent, man.
Yeah. I can't wait to watch that movie. But anyway.
Well, I'm excited to see where DC's going.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, I'm not excited where Marvel's going.
No, I want to watch.
I've lost a lot of interest in WandaVision. Like, I watched a trailer for WandaVision. I have literally no interest in it.
I guess this show's a banger, but like, I don't know. You lose me when I am devoted to all your movies, and now you're like,
everything's gonna be a show.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
Except for I am again. We're both excited for Morbius.
I'm pumped for Morbius. Cool. I'm pumped for fucking what's his name's Blade redo.
Oh yeah.
because I watched the original.
Why do we keep forgetting his name?
Because it's really complicated to pronounce. Something Ali, I think.
Yeah.
Then, because I watched the original Blades, those were good.
Yeah, they were always good.
Then I'm pumped for the Thor.
Right, but we're pumped for the movie. Movies are fine, right? But they're focusing so much on those damn TV shows. And
Yeah, I don't think they're heading in
great.
another like collective direction.
No, not what they were with the phase 1 through 4.
Which is,
Or I guess 3.
I don't know if I'm like okay with that or not, because the idea is what are you gonna? They blew their load, right? Like, what do you?
Right, and they did it right.
Yeah,
But
what do you do now, though? Right, so you're gonna
have to go with Galactus.
You're gonna keep Chris Hemsworth Thor, and you're gonna put him in a movie. Is his movie gonna tie into something down the road, or is it just gonna be a fucking
one-off?
Yeah,
because now he's with Guardians.
Yeah. Well, and
Portman's
Jane comes back.
Yeah. And she's going to be Miss Thor.
Yeah, she can fucking
do stuff.
Can you imagine the sex that those two will have?
Thunderous.
Wow.
Get it? He's got a thunder.
Wow. That's where the thunder comes from. It's just them clapping cheeks. That's fucking...
You're ridiculous.
That's what it is, dude. It's just going to be fucking...
clapping cheeks.
Them clapping cheeks. Then we got thunderclaps. It's going to be ridiculous.
Thunderclaps.
The Doctor Strange... But see, I heard the Doctor Strange movie is going to be kind of like a horror type movie, which is new to Marvel.
Yeah. But that's how Morbius is going to be too.
It's also introducing Marvel's multiverse.
Yeah.
What are you going to do with that?
We have Miss Marvel coming. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah.
Which it's kind of a new spin, but that's supposed to be taking place during like the original Avengers, and half of them are dead.
I also heard shit about them still doing shit with Black Panther, even though the dude died.
Yeah, he won't be in it, obviously.
Right, but I'm like, I don't know.
They have to move on, dude. Like, if I think they're going to take it in the role of if he was to retire from being the Black Panther, not in real, but like his fictional character, right. Like his father took a step back from being the Black Panther. He was just a leader. And then his son took over. And then father died, so he took over like the full thing.
Yeah.
Now, I feel like that's kind of what's happening. They're going to be like, he stepped back, wanted to make a family, and just, there's too much going on in the world type of thing. Or he's going to be killed off, unfortunately, and his sister or son is going to take over.
You just need to let that one go, I think.
Yeah, but they won't.
Right. So yeah,
but what they'll do is they'll wait a few years, just enough so that it's off our mind.
Yeah,
I still can't watch Black Panther.
I saw him. They were playing Endgame on TV, and I saw him in it, and I was like, "Oh fuck,
that hurts me."
Yeah, that hits me right in the fucking. And this is also another point of mine too. Why did Captain Marvel fucking suck? Can we talk about that? The movie was good. Her Captain Marvel in the Avengers movie. She didn't do anything.
So I thought like the movie, her standalone movie was decent.
Yeah.
I rated it pretty high at first, and then I watched some of her interviews and it ruined it for me.
Well, that aside, but yes, I know what you're talking about.
Because she claims to do a lot of things that she doesn't do. And she just like tries to belittle the entire cast of Avengers. Why would you do that? They built what your career is about to be founded on.
I fucking saw the end scene. Fight scene in that movie.
Of what? Which one?
Endgame.
Okay.
Where she flew in and flew through the ship, and that was all she did.
Yeah, she's pretty much useless.
And I'm like, what? She's the most powerful one. She doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
She doesn't fucking do anything, and it sucks.
Also, why? See, that still annoys me. Why didn't she hold the gauntlet? Why wouldn't she have done that? She's the strongest one. That's stupid to have the only one that doesn't have superpowers.
Yeah, literally the only one.
To have him. Yeah, I get it. Like, that was a great way for Downey to say goodbye.
And it was also, I was looking at the scene again, and I was like, you know what they did with his particular character development throughout the entirety.
No, he started it. He ended it.
He was a prick. Down to Strange being like, if I tell you what's gonna happen, like, you're just not gonna do it because you're that full of yourself. So you have to be broken to the point where you think of it yourself, and then I'll be like, that's it right there.
Yeah.
That I liked.
But I
get what you're
I
saying.
get it. But again, we have literally the strongest thing in the universe.
Yeah. Who arguably was a better suit for the gauntlet than fucking Thanos himself.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
What?
She didn't do anything.
No.
She flew through the ship and then flew around with the gauntlet, and then got punched by Thanos. That was all she did.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
I feel like Pepper did more.
yeah, she might have. Yeah.
I also kind of wish that we had seen the daughter full grown in the suit.
Oh yeah, that would have been a fucking baller.
But it is what it is. Anyway,
Movie segment for the week.
love movies, man.
Yeah, we're gonna keep you updated on the. We gotta watch that shit, dude. Ooh, yo, I'm pumped.
The day it comes out, you're coming over and we're watching.
I fucking hope to God, because I know that they have, what's his name's Lex Luthor doing a voiceover in the beginning of the trailer. I hope he's actually in it.
I don't remember what happens to him in the. He doesn't die.
No, he got caught and they shaved his head and they put him in jail.
Right. Okay.
And then
because now
Ben Affleck,
he's like the original. Now that's
now
what
he looks like it. Yeah.
Lex Luthor, right?
Yeah. So Ben Affleck Batman went in there and was like talking to him. Yeah, and like roughed him up a little bit, and he pretty much said like, the bell's been tolled, the god is dead, they're coming. So like he knows what's happening.
Right.
Which is even more weird
that he would know that.
That he would know that this is going to happen. Almost as if to say that he wanted it to happen.
Yeah, like this was his.
He knew that if
opening.
he killed off Superman, that the end of
that was honestly their biggest downfall was picking Doomsday as the first villain for the team to face.
Yeah,
and then now you're Snyder has to go along with it to finish the movie, but now they have to face Darkseid, which is epitome or essentially the number one villain.
Yeah.
It's Thanos.
Yeah.
In the DC universe.
But if done right,
because he looks exactly like Thanos too.
Could be one of the best ensemble superhero movies ever.
I think I'm gonna rate it higher than Endgame.
I'll have to see how it goes, but I'm not opposed to it. If it's better, I'll rate it better.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
But I gave Endgame a 10, so we'll have to extend the scale.
10.1.
Yeah.
You did give it. That was dumb of you to give a 10. That was
phenomenal movie.
Not even close to a 10.
Phenomenal movie.
Anyway, there's some drama at Disney. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah.
It's pretty shitty.
Yeah.
On both ends. I'm not saying it's not,
No, but also
like Disney
Disney
suspended people for way worse.
Yeah.
And they just canned her.
Yeah.
So for those of you who don't know, what's her name in Mandalorian?
Oh, I don't know.
Gina something or another, the US,
the big
or
bitch,
the UFC fighter, yeah,
the big bitch that would fucking
the brawler.
Yeah, she would put my head in between her thighs and
she shared a post her story, I believe, and it was basically comparing the people who say your view is not important, it doesn't matter what you think, you're wrong, type of thing, whatever. To like Nazis or something. It was something along those lines.
Yeah, she took a very.
It was a weird spin of like her saying cancel culture is stupid.
Yeah, and in response, cancel culture hit her in the nuts because she has nuts.
Yeah. So Disney was like, yeah, bye, and then everyone sent them tweets of one of their producers that said throw Trumpers into a chipper.
Yeah.
And he was suspended for a week.
Yeah, it's definitely
it's
for people that say that politics aren't in Hollywood, you're fucking stupid.
Watch Wonder Woman 1984.
Well, there's that, and then there's shit like this that happens.
Like it's
leave it out.
Right.
I understand that you got to punish somebody if they're under your thumb and they're making shit for you and they go off and they say shit that they shouldn't.
Yeah.
But keep it
But that
consistent.
I feel like if anything that was more of like suspend her.
Yeah, keep it
if
consistent.
You need to, and just be like, you're suspended until you make a really good apology or something like that. Because now you're making Jews feel bad or something.
But
I don't
it's
know.
all the money, dude. It's all the money. They think to themselves, okay, she says this, now people aren't going to watch my show. So the solution is, boom, get rid of her. But then people don't think about the flip side of that, where Now there's people out there that aren't going to watch your show anyway.
Right.
So neither, like, no matter what you do, somebody's not going to watch your show now.
Yeah.
So you fucking, what's the bigger loss here? You know what I mean? I don't know. Now you got to spend money to get somebody else to do it.
Yeah.
Try to retrofit this new person into the fucking show. It's not going to make any sense.
No.
What are you going to do? Get Ronda Rousey? Fucking, you know what I mean? Like,
Get Rhonda and then you should be like, yeah, I killed the other girl. Like,
yeah, it's not going to make
she
any
died.
sense.
She died while
You already lost people. People aren't going to fucking watch it. I still need to watch that second season, by the way.
It was good. It was good.
There's some shit I know about it already that I'm kind of like, oof.
What? Which one? Which part?
Well, I know about Ahsoka.
That was, we all knew Ahsoka was going to be in the season.
But that's cool. I know about fucking Skywalker.
Who?
Skywalker?
Yeah, I mean, there's 4 of them. So who?
Well, Luke.
Okay. I'm just
Is there more? Fuck.
no, not in this. I was just trying to play stupid. So if you had the wrong information, I wouldn't spill anything.
Oh, no, because I saw the...
That was stupid. I hated that part. That was my least favorite part of the episode.
That's just Star Wars porn.
That's all it is. Just them being like, "Hey, here's your favorite character of all time."
Yeah. Did Mark Hamill even play the character?
No.
Oh, he didn't?
No.
Oh.
And he I don't. Well, they might have asked him to, can we scan your face or whatever? But it's his old face, not like his new, like not his
like old
modern face. It was his in the 20s look.
Oh.
It looks terrible.
Really?
To me, Tarkin looked better in Rogue One than Luke did in this.
Oh.
Which is like, and Tarkin looked pretty good.
Yeah.
Like Luke's face was jagged and blurry because they threw it on someone.
Yeah.
It just didn't look right to me.
All right. Your boy's going to go home and die.
Yeah.
Shit, too. I haven't said that on the podcast in a while.
I'm going to do nothing for the rest of my day.
I got some psych shit, some anatomy shit to do, but I'm fucking... I'm sleepy. So,
all right. Thank you all. We had a little bit longer of an episode.
What was it?
It's 1:20.
Let's go.
Well, hour 20. Sorry.
That's because we had more racing news than 5 minutes, Kluge. Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you, Kluge. And all right, listen. If you guys want more racing news,
Yeah, tell me.
give me more things to talk about. I want to know what you guys want to talk about because
We came to the conclusion that we're not going to sit here and babble for 45 minutes about the smallest racing news and then extend it out to be this.
At one point, we
journal.
were talking about an upgrade to a safety feature.
Do
you remember that with the Simpson thing?
Yeah. It just now we're stretching out content and then the whole point of this podcast is to help our race team out.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to take the podcast and the clout from the podcast and send it over to the race team.
The clout.
Okay. So the podcast is separate from the race team. It's still under the umbrella of HW Racing, but it's no longer
the ownership of HW Racing.
Yeah, it's no longer.
But it's the HWR podcast.
Yeah, it's no longer the HW Racing podcast. We've done slight tweaks to
it. Makes us. We get to have more fun. We get to talk about random things all the time.
More viewers. Who knows? You could get somebody that could see this because now it's under the entertainment category. Mm-hmm. Drive more shit to the Twitch. They see our drivers more. They see what we're doing with the cars. They see what Falcon's doing.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's the whole point of it.
Yep.
So
bigger brand.
We're going to talk about the big shit, like the races, the winners, what happened, blah, blah, blah. But I'm not going to sit here and blabble on about, some dude that died or fucking...
Well, actually, you should. Dom Lagana's making a good turn. Your mom shared that on Facebook the other day.
Oh, shit, yeah. My boy got fucking... Well, not my boy, but...
We'll talk about, huge deaths, huge incidents, things like that, sure.
Yeah.
But I'm not
That did come out wrong. But anyway...
It did.
My head's fucking... I don't feel good.
I'm not going to talk about them introducing a new helmet, them introducing a new rule to NASCAR, unless it's a super controversial rule.
Yeah. But yeah, no, Dom Lagana got himself some prosthetics. For those that don't know, he had a double amputation, but he's out of the hospital doing rehab.
Yep.
Got his okay. Got his... prosthetics, Jesus Christ.
I was like, I don't know
what the fuck? I'm burnt. He's doing the rehab. He says he wants to get back in the car.
Good for him.
Yeah, that would be kind
Good
of
for him.
bananas if he did that.
Yeah.
Has anybody ever done that? Has anybody raced with a prosthetic?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
There's a guy named Billy Monger. I've talked about it on here before. A Formula 3 driver. Double amputee. So he has no pedals. He's all hands now.
I was gonna say, how do you feel that shit?
So he's literally his throttle, brake, clutch, and his shifting is all there. Which shifting and clutch were generally already all there for open wheel cars.
Yeah.
But now you have to add the throttle and the brake to that as well.
Man, God bless his wife, because that man's gotta have the fucking. He's got to be the finger blast master.
Jesus Christ!
He fucking is.
You would spin it to this.
He's got that dexterity, dude. His fingers are all up in that shit.
Anyway, so this week our boys are competing in the Daytona 500 Legends for the Major Series. That'll be live on the Majors live stream. I will post that on our Twitter when the time comes Sunday. We got the Daytona Road Course coming up. Go follow us on Twitch, twitch.tv/HWR Racing. Let's get some subscribers to our YouTube channel. I'm gonna start streaming on there again, which is HWR Racing. That's our YouTube channel. Thank you to all our sponsors as normal, and make sure everybody goes and uses our Rogue discount code HWR 2020, all caps.
I gotta refresh, dude. I'm running low.
Yeah. I just bought more hydration because Taylor obviously hasn't been feeling well, and she wants something. She can't drink anything else besides water or like Gatorade.
Yeah.
And she wants something different. I was like, try this. And she's like, I love it.
Yeah, that's good.
So,
point. There you go.
Boom. And it gets her some
Hydration helps
nutrients
with your pregnant wife.
Because
I just pointed at the camera. The
throwing
camera's
up a lot.
off.
Yeah, camera's off.
Pointing at the camera. Fuck.
Anyway,
Be done.
go team. Love you all. Squeak. Bye.